Welcome, everybody, to today's show. As we can see, we've got a nice green day here in the crypto market. Got a couple of reds, but for the most part, everything is green and looking good. Let's take a look at our overall here as we get ready to update our information that we track. So, our global market cap today is 1.08 trillion. So we're going to go ahead and get that on our tracking 1.08 so we can see that we had a pretty big jump comparative to yesterday. We've had money coming into the market. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 427. So we're seeing a jump there. And then let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at 186. So we can see just by these numbers that there's money coming into the market today overall. So let's take a look at what happened with our trade yesterday. And so again, one of the things that I did is yesterday, which you kind of got to be on your toes sometimes in the crypto space, is I got out of a losing trade and got into a winning trade. That was what I was able to do yesterday. So yesterday when we were on the call, we purchased MCU, and it did not do what we thought it was going to do, what I thought it was going to do. And so it kept going, didn't go up nearly as high. And then by the time I decided to pull the trigger, I pulled the trigger and sold it about an hour later at 0.254. We had bought it at 0.266. And I moved those funds into another trade pretty much immediately, and then was able to make 5%, a little bit more than 5% on that trade. And overall, we continued our day over day progress of being in the green at the end of the day. So let's take a look at the charts for both of those. So let's start with MCU. So yesterday we purchased MCU at 347. So let's go look at around 3. So that'd be 1547. So we purchased in this area, right around here, is when we bought, right around in here. And then we sold it about an hour later when it was headed down here. Let's put this on the 15-minute, make it a little bit easier to show. Where's everything here? So Monday, here we are. So we were at 3, so that's 15. So 1545. So we were in this ball range when we bought, right in here. And then we ended up selling it at about an hour later, in this range, right? And as you can see, it had turned over. It didn't never go up the way I expected it. It turned over and just kept coming down. And so I went ahead, decided to get out of it, and basically just call it a day with this, not wait for it to turn around, and then went ahead and bought into another trade. Now, let's take a look at the other trade, because let's move this down to the 15 minutes and go back to yesterday. So we can see here. Let's see here. Why is this not working the way it's supposed to? Maybe because it was on the 5-minute that I did it. Let's go to the 5-minute. Here we go. Because I did it on the 5-minute, didn't do it on the 15. So I bought into this. Let's get back here to I bought into this at 350. So that's 1550, and I sold it a little bit after the open. So 1550. So that was right about here is when I bought it. And you can see that, well, you can't see, but yesterday this was way above their second resistance line by this point. They had a wonderful run yesterday. And so what I did was I bought in and again set my stop loss, set my targets, right? And I even put a purple target to get 10% because we were already behind on the day. And so I bought in here. It came down and I let it go to the new open for the day. Here's the new open. And then it had this run up. And when it hit this resistance line, I was like, all right, let me monitor it real quick. And I went ahead and pulled the trigger and made that sell off this resistance line. And you can kind of see once it peaked out across the resistance line, it came all the way back down, and it's been pretty much down on the day. So I was very happy that I was able to recover and get us back green on the day. We started the day at 180.84 and we ended the day at 182 point. Whoops. Let me start sharing again. Click the wrong button. Da, 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 da. And I was very happy that we were able to end the day up 182.64. We started the day 180.84. So overall, had a good day. Let's get screen sharing here and get the right screen being shared because it doesn't look like I have the right screen being shared. There we go. Right there. There we go. Now we're going to have the right screen being shared. Here we go. So, all right. So now we are going to try to find a new trade for today. So we can see here that Bitcoin is up. It had a big jump earlier today, right? On the 15-minute. Ethereum, another big jump. You can kind of see that Ethereum and Bitcoin kind of follow each other. So let's see what we have. We have CAT, which we've been in CAT before, in Q. Let's see here. Do we have anything else at the moment? Nothing else at the moment. So let's look at CAT. CAT just touched the resistance. It's way above the white. This is on the 5-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. 15-minute, same thing. It's touched the resistance, come back down, went back to touch the resistance. So we're going to look for a pullback here. And then another retest of that resistance. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we're just playing in the middle here. We had a big breakout above this support level in the sell. So we're going to monitor it. That's on the 5-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Yep, 15-minute. We are way above the white lines on our way to that first resistance line. So we're just going to kind of watch both of these, see if we get any other callouts in our screeners. But overall, pretty nice day here. Let's see here. We got another one here, BNCU on a 15-minute. Let's see where we are. All right, we are close to our white line. Had a buy signal. Let's see here. We are at 41. Let's see what it would take to get to the resistance. 0.4108 times 105% equals 43.1. And our resistance is at 43.10. So that would be right close to a 5% jump. So we will monitor this. We'll see if how it becomes back down close here and see if it gives us a run. Let's look at this next one that jumped in here. Let's look at Primal. Got another one that jumped in here. Apple. So we are just jumping into these, seeing if there's an opportunity on any of them. We're going to the 15-minute windows. All right, let's see here. This one's right here, right at the bottom of a cell. This one's, wow, this one's really volatile. All right, this is where it came in for the day. Let's see here. Yep. There's the resistance. Okay. Cat had a big pullback here. Looks like. Back below. 0.0083. 0.0083 times 105% is 0.0087, and that resistance line is 0.0088. So it's coming down a little bit here. So let's see. I think we're going to buy Cat and ride it back up here to the top. And this resistance line. I think this is going to be our buy for today. We've had success with Cat, so let's get this set up. All right, so we're doing a buy and sell on today. Copy, paste. Today's 2/14/23. We're doing this at 12:49 p.m. We're doing this on Cat. And we're doing this at, let's see here, 0.0083588. Okay. Pay special, values only, equals divided by doink. All right. And times 105 equals times 110. So 0.008358. 0.00835 right there. This will be our buy line. Okay. Our target line up is 0.00877. 0.008. We'll go right here to our sell target. Okay. It's going to be our blue line. And then our red line, stop loss, is going to be 0.0083588 times, we're going to do 90% again, 0.00752, 0.00752. There we go. Going to put a line in, and this is our stop loss line if we were doing it on an exchange. So there we are. Let's go ahead and put in our purple 10% line. That's 0.00919. So 0.00919. There we go. And that is our 10% line. We'll make that our purple line. So there we go. We've got our lines on our chart. Now we're just going to be monitoring it, looking for our 5% gain, which we've got that in our window to the first resistance. And then up here, if it breaks out over that, then we will have our 10% opportunity. So that is our buy for today. Again, if you had additional funds and you wanted to do multiple trades, you could definitely look at some of these other options. But with our strategy, we're just doing one trade per day. And so we're looking for that 5% gain on one trade per day. So that covers our show for today. Hope everyone has a wonderful Valentine's Day. Hope you get to spend the evening, spend the day with your loved ones. And we will see everyone tomorrow.